Okay, another day. Very stormy today. Supposed to be a big, like an atmospheric river, they're calling it. So, a steady stream of rain. So I'm here now. Gonna work on that table. Not sure when we'll start, but I'll plug in the light there and get some light in here, and then I'll check the plywood. Actually, I'm gonna go to my other shed, see how good the plywood is. Otherwise, I might buy brand new plywood. We'll see. Okay. See, when I use a saw here, the blade cuts sideways. It doesn't cut straight. So it might, I don't think it'd be rocky, but I may have to sand it or something. I actually have a sander, but see, if it cuts straight here, then it goes crooked. So anyways, you can see the power. I'll show you. See, it cuts off. Cuts okay, but it cuts off. So I want a 3-foot high bench because I want to be able to kind of work over it. Otherwise, see how I cut that one. Like, should be okay. I'll make it work. Do the outer side. Need 30, so it's close. Problem is, everything's so dark here. The shadows everywhere. I need to get the better lighting here. It's actually got a nail right where I want to work. I just need 2 cuts, but I'll just go around. Not sure how I can get that nail out. It's on the edge of the blade. That's all I need. If I wreck my blade up, then I'm screwed. So I can't find my other blade. Don't really have a nail puller. Lighting kind of almost like blinds you. It doesn't really lights up, but it blinds you. Small screwdriver. It's actually 2 nails right side by side. Well, that wasn't a nail, but that's a nail. What I'm going to do is maybe move the nail over. That's all I can do. Yeah, I hit the nail. Must be on a bit of an angle or something. Nails there. Not the best cut, but it's gonna be a big table anyway, so it won't be so bad. It's not really that wobbly. So that's 3. I need 3 more. I thought some of this stuff didn't look like it was used. Only a couple nails, but been used. That's got to cut straighter. So I need 90 and see how much I have here. I'll go from here. See, I can't really do much. I can cut it a little bit. If I just trim it out a little bit, get this nail out of here somehow, and then I should be able to get 3 out of that one. What's this one here? 3, 4, 6. My goal height is 36. 30. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so you guys are going to wonder, how am I going to get this big spike out of here? Okay, well, we're going to try this way. Put in the vise. I'm not sure how long it is, but it's obviously pretty long. Let's hope it doesn't wreck my wood up, but wow, it's crazy long. Huh. Look at this. I would never pull that out. Look at that. 8" or more. Okay, well, we're getting some headway here. I'll take this aluminum flashing off here. There's a chance I might leave it. Just because so many nails on that side. Something to hold it. So I'll have to reverse cut it, looks like, but okay, so you guys are gonna wonder, how am I gonna get this big spike cut here? Okay, well, we're gonna try this way. Put in the vise. I'm not sure how long it is, but it's obviously pretty long. Let's hope it doesn't wreck my wood up, but wow, it's crazy long. Huh. Look at this. I would never pull that out. Look at that. 8" or more. Okay, well, we're getting some headway here. I'll take this aluminum flashing off here. There's a chance I might leave it. Just because so many nails on that side. Something to hold it. So I'll have to reverse cut it, looks like, but that side's a little crooked. Have to straighten it a bit. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, pour a little bit of glue here. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to have a line here, so I'm okay here. I have to make sure this has to come out right distance. So I would have this come out to about here. Where's the line? Some lines there. Glue's holding already. I can't believe it. It feels like it's got resistance. Come on, you cheap crap. You'll obviously stick more later, but I just want to try to line this up first. I want to get a 16-foot piece, but the problem was it wouldn't fit in my van. In the other van, it wouldn't fit in the other van either, so. So I'm going to be putting 2x6 on the flat, so I can screw everything really tight with plywood. Remember, I'm not a carpenter, so if I do something wrong, that's the way it goes, right? Trial and error. Should almost have a square here, which I do have a bunch of squares. Otherwise, I don't know if these are any good. They're rusty. This one's a little cleaner. Okay, a little better. Okay. So I'm gaining, so I was at 30, now I'm gaining almost 2 inches. Then when I put 2 layers of plywood on, then my metal should go to 36. I figure that should be pretty good. I have to go further here. Try to square it up. Remember, it's only work tables, not like it's some kind of drafting table or something. Measurement here. You know how glue goes, or tar, or anything like that. It goes all over your hands. Before I tighten that one, I just want to line this one up here a bit. It looks a little straighter. Yeah. Let's see. It's pretty close. So I got glue in that. I would prefer the 16-footer, but what are you gonna do? Put 3 on this one. Okay, so once I have one side, then, but what I did is before I put it on, I made sure which one's not too wonky. So this is the good side. So when I put it on, it's going to be not too bad. The next one here. Not that bad. Yeah, see, square, not bad. So disclaimer, I'm just a laborer. Actually, I break things, I don't build things, so. Anyways, I gotta grab the phone. You have to put a temporary brace here. Obviously, this is too flimsy. If I had a full piece, there'd be no problem. So, should pick it up no problem now. We're gonna move it to that side a little bit. Let's see. And then I'm gonna put the other one flat. And I'm gonna put my plywood. Because when I'm doing my video, for me to get the best view, I want to be looking down. If I'm like this, you're not seeing the whole table effect, you know? And it'll be probably like this, so for me it's okay. I'm not super tall, so I think it's going to be good. And then what I'm going to do is, it's going to be 5 feet total length, but whatever goes between here, because the plywood's going on the outer edge, so it's probably going to be under 5 feet ribs. One here, one there, a couple here, I think, something like that. So I have someone interested in those doors. This guy makes some kind of weird bowls, like, it's weird. These carved bowls. The reason why I put glue, I mean, this obviously makes strength, right? But when I was art class, when I was a kid, I could have been like 10 years old. My art teacher, like, I made a stool. I put it together in like, I don't know, like 10 minutes. It was super fast. Then he said, "Did you use glue?" I said, "Well, maybe not." So he actually smashed it in front of all the kids, but it took him a while. Like, he spent like 5 minutes trying to smash my chair. So, anyways, horror stories of school, right? But he smashed it in front of all the kids, made me look, embarrassed me and all that, because it was grade 7s mixed in with us, right? They were teaching us, right? So that kind of pissed me off. But I made a chair was so perfect, and then you know what? I didn't make a chair that great ever again after that class, right? Okay, one side of our bench. It's looking good. Looking good. Yeah, looking good. So I'll do the same thing like I did, lay it all out, find out which one's not too tippy. You know, on overall length like this, you won't feel the wobble, if there is a wobble, because there'll be a lot of weight on it. It'll compress to wherever. But I made sure I recut a few things here and there a little bit. And then I'm going to put a supports here in the center, but I want to be able to have storage on both sides. I don't want any things in the way. So there'll be braces here and here, but nothing between. This is such a short span. Worst case scenario, if it gets wobbly, I can put something, you know, well, I could also put supports on if I want, or put a partial support, something there if I want. Okay, that's one side, guys. I mean, remember, I'm not a carpenter, so if you see what I'm doing wrong, well, that's the way it goes, right? Not here to impress anybody. I'm just here to just get things done. I mean, I could pay someone to do it, but, you know, the time you pay someone and they nickel and dime you, and you know, they give you the big sad story, I'm too busy and all that, and they charge you $500 to make something where I can do it myself. If I was working today, it's different. I'm super busy. No, if I'm not working, I'll do it myself. And you know what? And in fact, is they're not going to do it probably as good as I'm going to do it. Because they're going to nickel and dime everything, put a million nails and screws, and then not really You know, like the fine tuning is putting glue and so on. A little extra here, extra there, right? Okay. Okay, so let's start to put the cross members on. Lots of glue. It's going to straighten out as soon as I get to it. And then I can drop that side down. I gotta go that way more. See, Joe's here. You think he'd help? No, he only comes if you're gonna pay him money, right? There's no. It's not like a brother, you know what I'm saying? How if my brother needed help, I'd help. You know, that's how it is, right? No, everybody's kind of wants. They only come for money. Nothing else. Almost 60. So the thing is, cuts are maybe a little short, the hair, but not crazy short. See, it's a little bit of a square, but that's okay. I'll put one screw in it for now so it holds it in place. Okay. I'll try to finish that back one up. See, everything's so tight here. See how it was about a square, see? I can tell it was at a square. Something like that. I think this has got to go over just a hair. Well, you know what? It could be, my cut could be off too. That's another possibility, which is probably going to be the possibility. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just glue her up quickly. It's a little bit crooked here, but it's okay. I'll put a little extra glue. So what I have to do is end up I'll probably just do this side first. It's a little bit crooked there, but like I say, it's gonna be my cut. Probably is my cut. Well, that's all I found in the garbage, right? So I'm thinking maybe it was cutting crooked. That's why they chucked it. You know, there's always a reason why people leave stuff behind. Right? You're not gonna leave good stuff behind. Well, it depends. And I'll just put a bunch of screws in after. And then this leg could be a little bent. It'll seem bent. Okay, a couple on this side. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to look a little more like a bench, right? So once I build this up, it's going to be a little higher. I mean, like I say, it's for making videos, so you need to have the turn. See, if I look here, you see more of the bench. But being a big bench like this is just because I can store stuff there. You know how I have sometimes stuff stored there? I can have containers on the edge, pop things in a container. I can have containers on here. I can work on both sides if I have to. This is a little bit big, but the reason why I made it big is because I got those aluminum sheets on there. I want to put the sheets on. That's what I want to do, because they're 8-footers and they're 5 feet. And I don't want to come down just because they're very valuable decking. They're for decking for shipping. You know, if you have a truck, like, you know, you have a solid deck. A lot of guys have wood, then they have something else. This decking here is very valuable. So I don't want to cut up. That's kind of the reason. It's got screws already in here, so I can use the screw holes. See, it's not the best stuff I like, but I'll put a carpet where I need to. And then that's heavy, and then extra plywood on top is gonna be heavy, right? Trying to look like something, right? So I'm gonna cut a few more. Then I'm gonna put my other ones on here. There'll be 2 here, 2 in the middle, and plywood could go on, which I'll probably have to buy new plywood, because the plywood I have in the yard, if I use that up and if I make my bins, I have to buy new plywood. I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna use the old stuff for my bins and get new plywood here. It's gonna be an expensive project, but it's gonna be worth it. I want to show you the difference between DeWalt. It's the best tool out there. You cannot beat it. Look, it goes instantly fast. Twice as fast. Just goes in like butter. Well, the one I'm using is 12 volts, a little bit small, but dewalls fast. Yeah, just instant seconds. See, no rock, nothing. Not bad for a demo guy. Not bad, if I see so myself. I'll support this and make it a little stronger too. Two ends. I have to run, try to get some lumber. Home Depot is way too expensive. I'll see if I can find a place that I went. North Coast Lumber. I want to get, I need 5 sheets or something of that. I want a double, so I want it not super strong. If I go 1 inch, that means I still have to get, it'll still be out a bit. I go 5/8, and then I go 5/8, 5/8 here, then I'll have a filler, and 5/8 this way and a filler. Right, if I go 1 inch, then I'll have kind of a gap here, which I kind of want to have a gap. I want to have it solid. So when I start pounding stuff, let's get in there. And then I'm gonna, yeah, it's too bad. Like I say, I had a 16-footer and better. Would have been way stronger and so on, right? You can see it still wants to buckle, right? Okay. I have to go back to the, I have to actually go to a hardware store, or actually lumber store. I have to pick up some 5/8 plywood, $45 a sheet. You can see I'm gluing it pretty good. Something, I want to make it last, right? Glue's just dripping now. A little bit out here. So it's been raining like steady all day, and it's gonna get worse. I don't think the storm has really started. The glue's just totally dripping. What I do is I grab cardboard, it's wet, and I'll just okay, it's starting to, you know, shape up. It's gonna be strong. It's not gonna be a cheap table. Okay, so I'm gonna put the other side in. Let's start putting those supports next, but I'm gonna make sure I have enough screws everywhere first. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to rain pretty heavy now. You can see gutters dripping like crazy there. You can see the wind. It's coming this way. See the trees are kind of bending there, way out there. Okay, well, keep moving. Okay, since I have no helper, I gotta put a little jig up there. Just roughly holds it in place a little bit tight this one. A little bit tighter, but it's good. I was gonna go flat on a flat, but I figured, you know what? I want it super strong. If I put on flats, I might miss a little bit. That's obviously gotta go that way, but get the one screw in there, get started. And then I guess I could use a square. Another screw in there. See how a square goes? See that? See how it fits perfectly square? No matter if my line's good or no good, square doesn't lie. Actually, let's stick some glue here. Maybe I'll make a mark. So we know roughly where it is. I'll glue the other ones right away. Bent a little bit already. Stupid thing. Put the one screw in there. So I have to take that screw out, the other screw. Put 2 screws in here. I'm going to put 3 screws in. And later on what I'll do is I'll glue all those 2 ends up first. That's not too bad. So I figure if I go like this across, that means it's going to be a little more solid if I go flat. The table, because I don't want no vibration. I want it solid. So let me just do the rest of these ones. You got what I'm doing basically. Just show you a little bit. Okay. Okay. So it's a little bit of a square. I put a piece of plywood there, and it's quite a bit of a square. But what you can do? Get any glue here. So I'm going to put this, just because I want my vise here somewhere. The vise is going to be over here. I want to be able to screw into stuff. Just reinforce it a little bit more. Find out, maybe my cut's crooked. Yeah, cut's really crooked. When I put the plywood on, it'll be lots of plywood. At least my vise, I'm not sure if it's going to, I don't think it's going to be the big vise. But it's going to be, I have another vise behind here somewhere. Actually, I saw it over there somewhere. It's going to be like a medium duty one, not super big. Actually, maybe take that vise. This one's a good vise here. Take that one off. At least have it, because no way the bench is going to move. Look, see, like once you put all the weight on it, it's going to be like solid. So these sheets of plywood are $45 each. So you can tell it's going to be an expensive project. So I'm going to bring another sheet here and we're going to line it up and see. It's definitely crooked because it didn't line up there at all. So. You know what I'm saying? A little bit hard to work off the ground and eye things, and I did use a square, but whatever, it's still gonna work. Okay. I don't understand how this has got. I used two 8-foot 2x4s. I got over 16 feet here. I got 1 inch over 16 feet, and I used two. That's Home Depot lumber. The lumber's off. Doesn't make sense. How could it be off lumber? Because I used two 8-foot pieces. I never measured, so I assumed, right? That's where I got the problem. My square was okay. Yeah, look at this. How could this be over 8 feet? I bought 8-foot 2x4s, or 2x6s. See that? 1 inch. 93. What the hell is this crap from Home Depot? But I still could have been on a square a little bit too. Well, that kind of makes why the plywood is out a little bit too. It's about 1 inch exactly on a plywood. I'm sure I'm maybe a little bit on a square, but it would have fit perfectly. The plywood. How's that possible? You build a house, and then the next thing you're out that much? Home Depot crap. So let me see how I have to cut a strip here. But I have to cut it even now because I have to cut 4. So it's 11.5 here. 11.5. 11.5. 11.5, 11 5/8, 11.5. See that? So the kind of thing, it has to twist a little bit, which probably won't twist now, but you can see that's how much I'm out. But I'm gonna put a strip over this. Something, I don't know. It's only a work table. I tried. Well, at least this side's okay. Oh, look at this plywood here. I didn't even see this. Look at this shit they gave me. Can't win. They hid this crap and I'm gonna have to reverse it. I'm not gonna glue it just because I don't wreck these sheets of plywood if I want to ever take it apart. I don't mind the other stuff, but when it comes to this, it'll just be a nightmare. If you know what I mean, it would just be a total nightmare. Sorry about that. A little bit loud. I'm just gonna try to even it out the best I can. See that? If I can make this one over a little bit more. That's out quite a bit actually. Well, what do you do? Just make sure. $11.5 here. I can come over a little bit. So I'm going to stagger the next one, right? So the next sheet, full piece here and a strip there. Okay, well, like I say, can't win. It looks a bit ugly here. I was thinking of putting a 1x4 along here, like after, because a 1x4, and I was going to put like a 1x4 here, you know, what comes up to maybe here, right? And then what I was going to do is going to put a strip along here. If I get a strip that kind of lines up here, then it'll look good. So it's not a hopeless cause yet. Okay, I'm going to bring the rest of the plywood in, then I'm going to maybe put a couple screws in. Okay, hold on. And somewhat realigned it. A lot better. Means this one has to go back of here. Back of here. A bit better. I'm not sure if I can get 100% because I got a lot of nails. At least this is lined up here now. Pull that one back. I'm still gonna have a gap in the center. a little better, but like I say, I don't think I can get it all the way. Definitely not built straight. Just like to get the center a little straighter. I can bring this out a bit. So that part's not bad now. See, that's the problem when you're building something with two loose pieces, right? If that was a 1/16-footer, probably wouldn't have that much issue. It's a little better now, I think. And then I could probably go this way a little bit here. Just so that I'm almost on the edge. One little more. Not too bad. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. So just a little. I put the 1x4 around it for a look and a trim. That's what I might do. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving here. I want to fit in a bit. Just want to get the front plate tight. Just so nothing moves. That one I can pound back this way. I'll make lines after. Right now I'm just putting a few here and there just so nothing moves. I brought this chisel here too. It's got a little bit of angle on it. Might be able to chisel stuff off with my chipping gun. I brought a new gun. A new a Bosch I bought. So I can pry something off for winding or some kind of thing. I can move it now, it won't really matter. It's still up here. Yeah, so if you need lumber, screws, North Coast lumber, better prices for sure. Home Depot's way too heavy. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm still gonna continue this tomorrow. There's braces I can put on, all kinds of stuff still. So it's just I want to fasten this, get it looking, you know, somewhat better. And run maybe a chalk line or something, but I can just put a line here. So I'm gonna screw this tomorrow. And then I'm going to cut the piece I need here, and then the plywood's going to go over this way and another filler piece. And then I'm going to put braces on the bottom, 2 braces here, well, brace here, brace there, and one in the middle, just so that it's not going to move it all that way. I'm not too worried. It's like it doesn't even move, nothing. You know, now it looks a little twisted here, but oh well. What it is, right? This could be because I might have a little better. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, I'm not a carpenter, so don't expect the best carpentry, but that's the best I can do. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.